Folks, I've posted 3 times now about Donald Trump's executive order on eradicating anti-Christian bias, speaking from my own perspective as a Christian pastor. I've spoken about the dehumanizing of trans folks and about aiding the wealthy at the expense of the poor, which is even more obvious now that this big, beautiful bill has passed. And I've spoken about the abuse of immigrants. I'm going to finish with a final example, one more golden cord running through Scripture and through all our stories of Jesus. It's the virtue of honesty. It's cherishing the truth. Here it is in Psalm 15. O Lord, who may abide in your holy tent? Who may dwell on your holy hill? Those who walk blamelessly and do what is right and speak the truth from their heart, who do not slander with their tongue and do no evil to their friends, nor take up a reproach against their neighbors. This is a theme of the Hebrew Scriptures. Tell the truth. Cherish the truth. Be true. Many of the Proverbs in the book of Proverbs echo this theme. Truthful lips endure forever, but a lying tongue lasts only a moment. Lying lips are an abomination to the Lord, but those who act faithfully are his delight. One who gives an honest answer gives a kiss on the lips. That's the religious tradition in which Jesus was raised. In all our gospel stories, Jesus spoke the truth and acted truly. The essential truthiness of Jesus is a particular emphasis of the Gospel of John. That's the gospel that has Jesus saying, I am the way and the truth and the life. And once again, there's no need to cherry-pick verses here. Throughout the Gospels, Jesus is represented as a champion of the truth and fearless about speaking truth to power. Cherishing the truth. It's a fundamental virtue of Christianity. This core teaching of Jesus is, of course, also found in Judaism, in Islam, and in many other religious traditions here in the United States, as well as in the ethical principles of many non-religious people. So you might expect it to be reflected in the actions of our government and our leaders. They should not lie. They should not seek to mislead. If they say something that's later proved false, they should correct their error as soon as they learn of it. They should try to be well-informed and open-minded. They should seek to communicate openly whenever they can, and keep secrets only when they must. And they should insist on this same honesty from all who work for them. But apparently, that's too much to expect. I suppose that every president of my lifetime has told the occasional whopper in office. Maybe with the exception of Jimmy Carter, bless him. But the current administration is by far the most truthless bunch of piffle pushers yet, and a perfect example is the one that started me on this topic. That bizarre task force to eradicate anti-Christian bias, which opened its first meeting with that whopper-filled speech from the Attorney General. Remember the one? According to her, Joe Biden had people imprisoned for peacefully praying, and he conjured the Transgender Day of Visibility on Easter Sunday just to insult us poor oppressed Christians. Now, I don't know whether President Trump and all the members of this task force believe what they're saying, or whether they're intentionally trying to deceive America, but either way, the truth is not in them. The things they're labeling anti-Christian are not, but the things they're doing are sharply at odds with the teachings of Jesus. That all adds up to a profound mischaracterization of what Christianity is all about. And that's why I feel like I have to speak about this. Because here's the thing. I believe in the way of Jesus, the way of living lovingly. It's a way of welcoming outcasts, a way of treating aliens with compassion, a way of helping those in need, a way of cherishing the truth. It's a way that has the power to change the world wonderfully in ways that we can only begin to imagine. It's the way that is at the heart of Christianity. And when I hear people in power speak of Christianity as if it were really a way of intolerance, prejudice, indifference to suffering, and deception, I can't stay silent. Please, don't you stay silent either. And may God send you bright blessings.